So cute. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so Michigan State. Last time you played them, it's been not long. Have you guys talked about what's changed with them?
Definitely. They're a team that has only gotten better since we've played them. They've really amped up their press. They've really amped up just like their overall energy, and they're a team that plays very, very, very hard. Probably, the hardest in the Big Team in the Big Ten as a group right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be, making sure that we are at 110% energy, making sure we're ready for them to press us and try to turn us over and really like speed us up.
Yeah, you've upped your involvement a little bit in your scoring since then too. Mm-hmm. So, how do you think that might factor into the next edition between you guys?
Yeah, I definitely was not happy with my previous performance at Michigan State.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to playing them again. Knowing what I know, knowing how they play. They're definitely a unique team in the Big Ten where they pretty much play with 5 guards on the floor.
Right.
So it's a challenge for us, but I also think that also plays into our hands. We have Caitlin Harper obviously should be able to dominate. We've got to get her the ball. I should have a mismatch as well, hopefully with size. And then I think just, making sure we're really locked in on the defensive end. They're all shooters. And that's what kind of got us a little bit last time, so we'll be ready to handle that this time.
Right. I was going to ask, it was quite the loss in Breslin last time. I'm sure you felt like that wasn't you guys. Like, you guys can definitely battle back. What do you think you'll be looking to go your way specifically now that it's going to be in Mackey?
Yeah, we always shoot better in Mackey.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely looking for, our big shot makers to knock down shots. I think not only that, but we'll have just the energy of Mackey. It felt the game there was a little dead, so I think we'll have the excitement of, the band and of all the fans to feed off of. But more than anything, just making sure, we play well at home, making sure we lock in on that and prove that again.
Now, you're not just looking for a bounce-back win after losing a tough one against Nebraska last week. You're also kind of looking for a revenge win against Michigan State. Would you kind of say that you guys are playing a little bit with a chip on your shoulder heading into this one?
Definitely, because I think we left that game knowing we could have done so much more. So we have a lot to prove and definitely show that we are a team that can compete with Michigan State and can win.
Now, you have shown in the last several games that you guys can compete. You guys are getting better and taking those steps. Where do you think you've seen so much improvement inside not just your game, but your team's game in the last several matchups?
Yeah, I think for myself, I've become a lot more confident scoring. I think just our team has gotten a better understanding of our go-to, not only people, but our go-to spots on the floor. Caitlin and I are really trying to hone in on our high-low game, because I think that's something that teams have really struggled with in the past few games. So focusing on that, and then our other girls, really being confident taking those shots and being confident bringing it up the floor, and knowing that we will get pressured.
And speaking of confidence, that huge road win for you guys, did it help restore a little bit of confidence for you? Not even just on the road, but at home games as well?
Definitely. We have been saying, all season that we had to get a road win, so it was nice to finally get one. Definitely a little later in the season than we would have liked, but it was still good to get that win, and it was one that we needed to win. So.
And last thing from me, before I turn it over to you, if you have anything, you said lock in defensively. Where would you like to see your team lock in defensively in order to get the dub against Michigan State tomorrow?
We all need to be able to guard. Well, Coach Mark, our assistant coach, always says guard your yard. And that really just means make sure that you're not getting beat, because what Michigan State lives off of is those dribble drives and kicks, because they are all knockdown shooters. So we have to make sure that we're keeping people in front of us and keeping us out of rotation, so that everyone can kind of flare out to the three-point shooters and we're not, running around like crazy all day.
Perfect. Awesome. I just have one. You mentioned earlier the confidence, that you guys have now gained. Mm-hmm. What do you think the mindset is right now going into tomorrow's game?
The mindset is just to win. Every single game from now until, our season ends is we have to do whatever, we can to make sure that Purdue wins. So whatever that means for me, whatever that means for our teammates, we are ready to, bring more wins to this program and to this year. So, yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks.